All right, quick little review for a quick little EP known as Drop 7 by Little Simz. I enjoy it. No surprises there. I enjoy it. You know, it's 7 tracks, 15 minutes. There's been some mixed opinions because the sound on this EP is very different from other things that Simz has put out. So, I say Little Simz. Don't go into it expecting gray area or no thank you or introverts. Very, very different, and it's cool. I like that. You know, I was thinking about this little project last couple of days while listening to it, and you know, it reminded me of I wrote down Scaring the Hose had their little DLC pack. Tyler the Creator did his real estate sale to kind of wrap up some additional songs into Call Me If You Get Lost. Drake did the Scary Hours, which I haven't heard, but people have said pretty damn good addition to For All the Dogs. I like this idea. I like what artists are doing in terms of taking some songs, putting them together in this little cluster, and putting it out as a tight little package. It's just something, you know, last year, Lil Uzi Vert's Pink Tape, I think he would have benefited from that. Actually, I think they started doing that, releasing like little clusters of songs from that collection of like 20-something tracks on that album, I believe. Because I've seen it go the other way too. You know, there's a bit of a debate on streams and how artists and labels are approaching streams right now in terms of just cranking out a bunch of songs to get the numbers up. And maybe that's true, maybe that's not. But I like this format. Let's take something that's a little different. Maybe it's not enough to be an album. Maybe it's something that we made during the creation of an album and we like it, but it doesn't fit in the album. Kitty, don't chew on my cable, Kitty. Oh, no. Kitty, don't chew on the cable. You going to help me with the review? You're going to chew on cables. Don't chew on cables, Kitty. Nobody likes that. So it drops 7. You know, is it the best thing you've ever heard in your life? No. Is it cool? Yeah. I would say give Mood Swings a listen for sure. That's probably my favorite off the little collection of songs we've got here. It's got a rumbling bass line, neat, sleek little bass line, some sounds in there you can listen to. Pretty tight little beat. And then another one I really like, SOS. It's like a drum beat mantra. And if you listen to the lyrics, there's not a whole lot of lyrics, but it's basically just this motivational go. Keep going. You know, I've got the keys. Keep going. Stay focused and keep going. And the drum beat that's just rolling through there, man. I mean, it's basically its own track. Just the drum beat. You can just sit there and listen to it. Fever is a cool jam. Not an expert on all the different forms of music, you know, out there in terms of regions and stuff, but it's apparently very Brazilian influenced. I can't speak too much to that because I haven't heard a lot of Brazilian music. Ain't Feeling It is ironically or unironically pretty much the only one I'm not really that into. It's kind of a blurry, strange little production, but it's cool. Something to note too with this EP, not Inflow. Different producer from top to bottom. I don't want to say the name because I'm going to mispronounce it. So very different style, very different delivery. But overall, a cool ride. Now, makes me very, very curious. What do we have coming from Little Simz? What is she holding for us in her hidden bag of music that we haven't seen yet? Because, you know, let's say, well, what if this is cuts? It's things that maybe would have been in the album that's coming, but not. Maybe it's leftovers from something that got scrapped. Who knows? Who knows? I don't really know. This is all 100% speculation on my part. I have no insight to it. But I'm glad she gave us this. And maybe it's just a teaser. Maybe it's a primer for something that's coming. Maybe it's its own little collection of things. Maybe it's just a fun project where she hooked up, you know, with this other producer for a while and they did something and just had a good time doing it. Either way, well done, in my opinion. Worth the listen. It's a short ride, so, you know, if you're not terribly into it, it's not like you've lost a lifetime listening to it. 15 minutes, quick run. I recommend it. And, yeah, I think that's it.